Remember us talking about the Internet of Things, about how your data was digital gold and digital oil in the new economy, and how Google and Amazon and Facebook have become trillion-dollar companies because we have provided all of our data for free, and all the value is accruing to a handful of owners at the top of these companies, and maybe they're using their wealth to do things in the United States that we don't necessarily agree with. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember us talking about UBI? And I was talking about that this was a concept that was foreign, that it was being tested in Africa and a couple places here within the United States, and how crazy it would be for the government to send checks to everybody and say, you don't need to go to work anymore. You can just stay at home and watch Netflix, and we'll just helicopter money in, universal basic income. When we were talking, it was like, this is nuts. Our God-given design is, and He's given us talent and skills to go out and work in the world, to do things. And that's what we're designed for. We're not designed to sit at home and do nothing. We're designed to go out and live and thrive. And I thought that I was talking about universal basic income, something that might happen 10 years from now, and we literally watched how our country, because of the pandemic, we have UBI right now. And one thing that we all know about government programs is when they start, it's almost impossible to stop. The cat is out of the bag. We have seen things happen in the span of a year that we thought would take decades to happen. Boom. There is a revolution afoot. There is a movement happening right now. A blockchain revolution. A group of people across the globe saying, you know what, there's a way for us to take the power back. There's a way for us to create a decentralized system where the people have the power. It's not centralized, because blockchain is all about a decentralized system that nobody can control, where not one person has power, but the power and the ability to own and operate that is spread out amongst millions. What if we had the ability to build a brand new network? What if we had the ability to build a people's network, owned by the people, controlled by the people, where the money and the power rested in you and your home and your family? Is that something that is powerful? Power and wealth has been accrued by the powerful and the wealthy for far too long. Power and wealth has accrued to a handful of individuals who have been using that power and wealth in ways that don't necessarily live up to my core values. We've seen the devastating impacts that Facebook and other mechanisms like that have had on our civil discourse, on our country, on our elections. And I think it is time for Bonvera to kind of plant our flag and say, guess what? We're taking the power back.